do the new. Hey guys, Draven here. I'm getting ready to do the new venture zone, which is Hexylvania. This is the first mission, which is Explore the Mist. You can find it on your map. This is my loadout. I'll be running Fragment Flurry here for the beginning of these missions until I start getting some supplies. The active modifier on these missions is short range, where husks take more damage the closer they are, and less damage the further they are away. And here's my Fragment Flurry build. I'll just leave it here for a second. I run Happy Holidays with a bunch of Teddy perks and Fragment Flurry as my lead. And we got about 15 seconds until this starts. Should be pretty easy. This guy is just loving his going commando. I got a guy out here on the spawn. And I'm just going to stand here and toss teddies and turrets.
Here they come.
Looks like an 8-minute wave, which if you ask me is a bit long. So I'll start with my turrets. Not that this has anything to do with the mission, but I really hate the new timer on abilities. It's a bigger timer, but the maximum timer on it is 60. So if you have like 2.5 minutes like you do on these turrets, it just keeps going back up to 60. So you never really know when you have like your turret available. I am not a fan of it. Like, they do these little visual changes a lot in this game, and they don't really do anything for the game. So as you can tell, it looks like my turrets aren't doing a ton of damage. Probably because of how far away the husks are. They'll do more damage the closer they get. That's the modifier. And you can kind of see it on the numbers. I don't want to go out there and throw my teddies. I'm going to let them go ahead and do all that. I need melee kills, but it's not a big deal. I'm not too worried about the challenges right now. I'm trying to get some of the quest line done. These eliminate challenges I can get done in different types of missions. This is just the first mission, so I'm trying to just get this taken care of real quick. And then when I do regular missions that aren't kind of a weird, a non-standard mission, then we'll be fine. But I'm just trying to get this one done. So it looks like I got 6 seconds left after each teddy with this build. That is not too bad. And yeah, the only active modifier is a short range modifier. Dude, you don't need to break every tree. He must be running the going commando cooldown as his lead, because it's all the time. Yeah, he has like about the same cooldown I do, so he's probably running the going commando as his lead. I mean, it's a decent little build. I've done it. I just prefer. The problem with going commando is it doesn't kill multiples at one time. Going commando is really great for. See there, I had a turret, and it said I had like 6 seconds left. And then the tiny number at the bottom right lets you know how many turrets are available, and it's kind of hard to see because the blacked out circle makes it tough to see. And you can see the timer just went to 0, but now it reset back to 60. It's a really dumb change. I'm not a fan of it. It would be fine for abilities that were under a minute. Like my Teddy ability. That'd be fine. But like your turrets, it's a 2.5 minute cooldown, so there's no point in it having a 60-second timer on something that's a 2.5 minute cooldown. See, on my teddies, it's fine, because my teddies and stuff, I think any ability or gadget that is over a minute should just have the normal timer on it, and not this weird timer. So as you can tell, this is why I run Fragment Flurry early in these venture modes, because it makes it so you don't have to build a lot early on in this game. Oh wow, look at the damage. The damage drop off is actually huge in this mode. It was doing 3, now it's doing 17. That's good to know. The damage drop off is actually a real thing in this. So snipers are going to be pretty much worthless, except for maybe the Super Shredder, because the Super Shredder doesn't have a zoom in feature, which is why I like the Super Shredder. I need melee kills, but I'm just going to save those for like an encampment mission or something like that, where it's a lot easier to get the melee kills. So here it says I have 0. Yep, and not enough resources. All right. So I'll just keep dropping my teddies. Okay, and that did reset it to 1. So I'm guessing I have 30 seconds until my second turret is available. I don't know what this guy he's doing. He's just clearing everything out with his going commando. Something that would be good then for this, if you do more damage the closer stuff are maybe towers. Because towers don't have a huge range to them. Which is actually fine for me because I prefer to do close combat anyway. As you guys know, I like that soldier build, my trick-or-treat build, and I like my fragment flurry build. And fragment's nice because you just have fragments for days, to be honest. So you can just sit here and toss teddies and turrets. And early on in missions, it's just so much easier than having to use these level 7 and these level 1 guns and these level 7 melees when you have towers and turrets available to you. So that's why I highly recommend you doing this loadout. If you don't have pressing charges, which is the increased damage of your fragment abilities, I recommend either throwing on the laser eye Teddy, I can't think of his name right now, or throwing on the tower damage. There's one that does 33% tower damage. And I recommend doing that. I quit running because of Happy Holidays. I quit running the Matrix hero, which is like another 10% cooldown. I find it only saves you about 2 seconds if you're running this hero. If you're running Happy Holidays team perk. So to me, it's not worth saving 2 seconds to have an extra when I can have an extra Teddy or tower damage hero. You are not there. I should have just been over here the whole time, getting kills. But that's alright. Nice fast attack sword here, though. That's a pretty easy mission, guys. We're going to load out and see what the rewards are, and then we will start the next mission. Slowly waiting. Patiently waiting. So it looks like gold XP, and it does come with Venture XP as well, so we will be grinding Venture XP. Here's the quest, Hexen, you get some candy, which is, I guess, good. And then directed welcome to Venture, knock that out for some Venture XP, nice. And there you go, it loads up our Fort Nightmares page. It looks like the next one we have is Shadow Boxing, test the storm trap. Search for the ideal location to test the storm trap. So we're gonna start that up in 1 minute.